You know, our grain component for the first salad is going to be some quinoa. We just steam this quinoa, put that right in the middle of the bowl. You can use the quinoa as a base, and or you can use the quinoa as maybe like the main salad component, which you'll see on the second salad that we're going to do. We got some beautiful gym lettuce. So we're just going to get the lettuce situated here right on top of the grains. This I'm not actually tossing in the vinaigrette. I have a vinaigrette here on the side. I'm going to just drizzle it here at the very end. You'll see why. The gym lettuce is very delicate. And so we want to make sure that, you know, for this presentation today, it doesn't wilt. But typically, if I was working at the station, you're going to toss that to order. So we found some beautiful mache at one of the markets. I'm just using it as a little bit of a garnish. Honestly, it's like very delicate, very fragile green. But just to put a little bit more extra love into this dish, I'm using that as a garnish. We did some, you know, canned tuna. I'm just not a huge fan of. I don't mind it, but I just always prefer fresh tuna over cans. So Jim and I cured some tuna this morning. So this was a fresh tuna block, and we put it in a kosher salt solution for about 1 hour, rinsed it off, dried it. We took olive oil, some thyme, bay leaf, peppercorn, a little bit of garlic and shallot sliced up, put it in the oil, put on really low heat, and then just put submerged the tuna block into it. And then when it's all done, took about 30 minutes. We let it cool, and then we shredded it. It looks like canned tuna, but it's not. Tastes way better. It's a lot healthier for you, a lot less sodium. And I just think it just tastes like really good with this salad. So just going to spread that around the bowl. Again, like the main feature here is the actual salad itself and the grains. You know, any protein that we're putting on here is really just to complement it. So you don't need to overdo it. We don't need like 4 ounces of protein on here. You just spread out what we have. And that way each bite has a little something extra on it. I have some capers. So I'm kind of going with like, I don't know, maybe like a little bit of a Spanish style salad here. So we have some fresh capers. I have some fresh radish. This gives a nice little poppy, like peppery bite. You know, also a nice little bit of color. You guys are like, Shane, you put radish on everything. It's not true, but I do love radish. I actually just snack on these. I've been eating these all morning. They're delicious. I got some Serrano ham. And I'm just going to put a couple pieces on here. Then I'm going to go with my dressing. This actually adds a little pop of salt, a little bit more extra depth to the actual salad. I got a vinaigrette that I made with this one is with sherry vinegar. It's an aged barrel aged sherry vinegar, so it has this really nice kind of pungent flavor to it. A little bit of lemon juice, very classic, you know, vinegar based mix. And then I got some shallot. I grated some garlic in here, and I got just a little bit of chive as well, just for a little extra color. And I'm just going to drizzle that right over top of the salad and let it seep through to the quinoa that's underneath. So I'm going to be a little bit more generous with the dressing. Okay, and then just to finish this off, I got a couple, you know, bright green or dark green leaves of parsley. You don't have to use parsley. It's just a nice fresh earth component, kind of complements that tuna that's on there, as well as some fresh dill. Okay, so that's our first salad of the day.